What's smoking, everyone? Welcome back to the Cannabis. See, look, you weren't even ready. Here we go. What's smoking, everyone? Welcome back to the Cannabis Creators podcast. I am your co-host, HereheGrows, alongside the ever stony Miss Katerina. Welcome back to the show.
It's good to be back. It's been a while. It's been like a month.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
We are excited to have you back. I know the people have been waiting. Where's Kat? Where's Kat? So here she is.
They come for me. The stars.
They do.
Arrived. No, I'm just kidding. We're great together. But yeah, no, it's good to be back. That was a shit show for the last month, if anyone's been in tune. But you know, I'm figuring out my bowels. But I'm getting there. I got my heater pad. I got my croutons and my dressing for when I get hungry because I'm so high. But I'm really glad to just jump back in and forget about all the other noise.
I'm excited. You know, we're learning this podcasting thing together. We're figuring it out. We got some behind the scenes clip. It's going to be fun. Yeah. But we are definitely excited to have you back.
I appreciate it. Last episode was great.
Oh.
For everyone that watched, y'all should have make sure you watch after this episode. Go watch the other episode.
I appreciate that. But we are stoked to have you back. And like I said, I know there's much more to Miss Katerina. So let's get right into it. We know we live in a viral world nowadays. Things change in the blink of an eye. You can go viral. Everything changes. But I want to know a little bit about what life was like before TikTok, before the blow up, and how much of it has changed and how much of it is just you now behind the camera doing the same shit.
Wow. I honestly feel like not much has changed, but a lot has. If that makes sense, because I feel like I'm still true to myself. I still am who I am, but I'm more vocal about it. And I am not really afraid to be who I am. And the app kind of made me do that because at first I was shy and I was very reserved as like I didn't tell anybody about like my stony stuff, but with my friends, obviously, I was a big fat stoner always.
Mm-hmm.
But I was never open about it, and the app kind of made me become open about it because when I spoke to other people and I found this mom community and this stoner mom community, and a lot of people like looked up to me like, wow, so she's a hot mess like me. She goes into the garage when her kids are screaming to go take a puff of her bong too. Like, I'm not alone in this fucking crazy world. So that kind of made me want to like post more and more and kind of show more of who I am. But I've always been this crazy loud ass person, and I don't give a fuck about anything, and you can't tell me what to do because I will punch you in your face, type of thing. But yeah, definitely the app made me expose more of my life. But yeah, I was working at my brother's restaurant. It was COVID. This was before I even blew up. Wow. Now you're making me think.
I
was
like
working
it.
at my brother's restaurant before I blew up, and I even tried to get my brother's like restaurant to like blow up as well. Like I made like little TikTok video. Like I have like 1,000 followers at this point. Like I made like cooking videos. I try to make little advertisements. I'm like, let me do TikToks. And then I started doing TikToks for myself. And then I started doing it with my kid, and then took off from there. And here I am, baby.
So then it was just, so it's just been a process of you getting more comfortable behind the camera and just sharing more of what you were already doing.
Yeah, because once you get like that good feedback and you do go viral and then you keep going viral and then, people are actually like remembering like your life and
relating
how you are, and they're sending you messages saying like, wow, thank you so much for like, just being you. Thank you so much for bringing a laugh to my face. And that's obviously liquid. That's just like gold in my heart,
mm-hmm.
It's just like, and it makes me want to keep going because I'm like, I love this. And I tell a lot of people that I don't post because I want sponsors. I post because I want you guys to see it. I want to make you guys laugh, and I want to make you guys feel better. And that's really hard to find in an influencer these days because a lot of them, it's like all about work. And I'm like, I would rather make a difference. And, that's what I'm doing.
I love that.
Authentically my dumbass self.
Well, see, I think that's great because, like we've talked about before, a lot of things on social media is staged. And I think what attracted everyone to you is the realness of it all.
Yes. And that's, like I said, that's really hard to come by, especially as in like influencers, because they just want to sell. you know, and they like to put off that fake image, but that fake image is it just fucks with so many people's heads, you know, because it's like, how did we like we're the same age? How are you so much better off than I am? How are you not a crazy hot mess? How is your house so white and clean? But it's not real
Mm.
for majority of people. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's not what I go to social media to see. I want to see someone else that's exactly like me. You know, someone that says fuck every other word, and someone else that smokes as much weed as I do and is just true to themselves. That's what I go to social media, and that's what I am going to, you know, buy products from, or, you know, check out their page,
Support.
comment on their stuff, actually be and support, you know. I'm not going to go like this. I'm not going to go and like see someone's page who's just all about the sponsorships and the fake videos and the stage stuff. I'm like, good for you, but that's not my thing. So I definitely feel like that's why I resonate a lot with other mothers, because I'm real and that's what they
I
like.
love it. I love it. And you were talking about like the messages that you get from people because, you know,
Yeah.
with social media and as you blow up, there's a lot of negativity. And so, you know, sometimes it gets tough. So having those little messages that tug on the heartstrings, those are always nice to get. Now, is there anything else that you maybe haven't shown or things that you do that aren't on camera that you would like people to know about Katarina?
Oh, like what? I don't know what you're asking, bro.
Anything, you know, is there anything that you,
What
well, for
I'm
instance,
passionate about besides TikTok?
yeah, well, like for instance, I know I'm gonna put you out there a little bit. You're a very giving person, and you don't like to talk about it
Yeah.
much. Um,
No,
you know,
don't.
from gift cards to just sending people things and purchasing for them.
Yeah.
What drives that?
Um, Honestly, I don't really know. I just know what it is like to struggle and not have like the nice things. And I know like as a mom, we do sacrifice a lot, because even like myself, I will go and I it's so hard to me for me to buy like anything for myself that's like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. But if it's for my kids, no problem. I have no problem spending any amount of money. And so I know there's other moms out there that do exactly how I do and think the way that I do. And that's why I love to give back as much as I do. And it just makes me feel so happy. I love doing it. And my mom was a very generous person. Like my mom was known for always being the person like at any type of like trips or outings or anything like that who just brought extra everything, because she was always just like thinking about other people. And I think I just got it from her. It's a good feeling. It's a
Hmm.
really good feeling. I love doing it. And like even like the other day, like my friend, oh my god, it was so funny. So we were downtown in Portland, and I went and I bought a bunch of Girl Scout cookies. And so I bought like 4 boxes of the pepper, or not the peppermint, the peanut butter ones, and then of the Samoas. And then she bought 2 boxes of Thin Mints, and like I threw them all in my cart, and then like I left a $20 donation. So I spent like $70 on Girl Scout cookies. And
Hmm.
then all of a sudden I crossed the street, and there is this homeless woman, which in the city of Portland, it's the most heartbreaking thing. Like I even was speaking about this like with my followers. I'm like, I want to figure out how to do something to help with this homeless situation here, because it's heartbreaking. But anyways, I crossed the street and there's this woman. She's on the ground. She's just selling. She's like these just little scrappy pieces of paper with some art on it. I'm like, you know what? That's some really awesome like line work. Like I would actually love if you would draw me up a tattoo. And she saw that I had the Girl Scout cookies as well. She's like, oh my goodness, do you think I could have a box? I'm like, yes, of course. Can I get your number too, so we could do the tattoo thing? Her phone ended up dying, so I never heard back from her. And then so I gave her, I think, a cookies, and then all of a sudden someone else is like, "Oh, wait, are you guys handing out stuff? Is that food? What is that? What is that?" And so I gave him a box of Thin Mints, and my friend's Lex like, "Girl, there's only one Thin Mints left. If you're gonna give out cookies, you better not give out any more Thin Mints," because he took one of the Thin Mints, which is funny. But after that was kind of like my realization. I'm like, I want to do something. That felt amazing. That was a really good feeling that I just gave, like they probably were not expecting to get Girl Scout cookies, and they've probably seen these girls selling these Girl Scout cookies all day sitting on this corner, but they probably never they could think that they could
Hmm.
get these Girl Scout cookies. And then here comes Scott walking by, and I gave him Girl Scout cookies, and it probably made their fucking day. And I love that. I absolutely fucking love doing that. So I would love to think of a way more to help out, especially here in Portland, because the homelessness is absolutely It's a really horrible problem. But
I love
like I
that.
said,
I love that. I
just
love
how
to.
my mama raised me. I have a big heart.
Yes, it's great, and it's things that people need to know past the entertainment, past the skits,
Yeah.
past all that. Like, we're real people with real hearts and things like that. And the perfect thing that you mentioned is your mama. You mention her often and how she's an inspiration. Um,
Mhm.
now I remember you mentioning she was on Vine and things like that. Did you ever picture yourself doing something like this? And
Oh
what kind of role did
God,
she play in it, if you
no.
did?
No, I never imagined because like my mom would like post videos. I'm like, Mom, that's so embarrassing. Like I never even thought myself to post videos, and here I am doing it. I made fun of my mama for doing it, but hers were so stupid. They were so funny, but they were very stupid, but very funny. But no, I never imagined this is what I would be doing. Mm-mm. I never even imagined what I would be doing, to be honest with you. After the military, I got out of the military. I didn't really have a game plan. I didn't have a game plan. I just started popping out babies.
Well, that's why I wanted, that's what the original question, was for, because before social media, people's lives are different, and even just with the whole everything that's going on nowadays, people's lives have changed drastically. So it's always
Mhm.
just interesting to know a little bit of the backstory about people and
Where I grew
what
up.
brought them to this point.
I can start from day one if you want. When I popped out of Mother Teresa. I mean, I was born and raised in Wisconsin. I was a very like I grew up in a very rich hoity-toity area, which probably explains why my dad was so hard on me. But all of the kids, they had lots of money, so obviously, I went with the guys
Mhm.
that sold this stuff, and we just went and got all of the rich little kids' monies that lived in their daddy's mansions and stuff like that, because they had so much money to blow on a bunch of weed. So that's how I kind of came into weed, is that I got into the crowd. But
That's where the
anyways,
real journey began.
yeah, no, but then I started dating this guy. Oh God, he's a good guy. He was a good guy. I started dating this guy, and he actually got in trouble for selling. Like it was a huge thing, and they actually like threatened him, and they were just like, "Yo, if you have to like rat out your guy, and then you have this is years ago, so this is like literally like 2010. So like it's okay that I'm talking about this, but they're like you have to like rat out your guy or you're gonna go to jail. Oh, and either if you're not going to college, you are going to join the military, or we're gonna put you right back in jail for this because he was like the seller guy. So that's how he joined the military. And after I graduated, he was still in the military, and I was still like hanging around this guy. So that is actually how I joined the military. It's because I was dating this guy. So I joined the military because I wanted to like be with him and like, oh, if I join the military, maybe I'll get stationed by you. And that is how I actually kind of joined the military. I mean, obviously I wanted to get away from my dad because he was strict. He was
Hmm.
very strict. He was Greek. I mean, that just explains it right there. So that was definitely a leading factor as well. But yeah, I joined the military to be with a guy. That's fucking disgusting. But I am very grateful that I did because my life and I wouldn't have grown up so fast because in the military, well, before I have a bad attitude. I feel like that's very fucking obvious. I have a bad fucking attitude. But before I was a spoiled little brat. Like I was horrible, absolutely horrible. But the military kind of centered me, made me grow up very quick. Because you have to, you know. It's a very dangerous job. I was just working on computers, so luckily I wasn't doing anything dangerous. But you have to grow up, and so I feel like missing all of like the fun young years for joining the military. After I got out of the military, I just let it all loose. I
Party
let it all.
time. I love it.
But yeah, that's basically it. And then I got out of the military because my mother passed away. Well, it was around the same time my mother passed away, but I'm just like, you know what, mom passed away. It's my time anyways. I might as well get out. And then I got out, and then I started popping out babies. And then here I am, years later on TikTok.
Life, like you said, you have to grow up quick. Life changes quick.
Mm-hmm.
And just speaking of that, I know you were posting on your story a little bit earlier today about things you wish you knew when you first started as a creator,
Yeah.
and some of the things that got you into trouble. So maybe if you want to talk and teach, pull one of the mama moves and teach us a little bit about some of the things you did and
Oh,
that
so
can help
I
someone
didn't
else.
know about this stuff until like a year ago. So there are so many scam sponsors out there, and I've been scammed my fair share of time. Like currently, there is an ad running that I got paid crap for. that has been running for up to like a year now on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, just over and
Mm-hmm.
over on repeat. I get messages daily, daily, daily. I never gave them permission. I didn't get paid for it, but they're running it. They're running it. I never gave them the go ahead. So there's like moments like that, and it's just like because I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. And another thing is payment as well. A lot of people think like product is qualifies for your hard work, that like to post for them. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like you got to understand, when I took 2 years to build this platform that you so heavily want to advertise on, I would like you to at least respect me a little bit and show me a little bit better number. You know, and a lot of people, they don't know. I even, after I posted that today, I had a lot of people came up to me like, I had no idea. Can you tell me, because I have this many followers, how
Mm-hmm.
much should I be asking then? I'm like, oh wow, okay. So there are a lot of people that were like me that accepted product
Mm-hmm.
for work, and it's like, this is a job. This is a job. Whether a lot of people don't like to accept it or not, I am still taking the time out of my day
Mm-hmm.
to film you a video and then edit that video and post it on my platform, because you know, we do get a lot of shame and we do get a lot of hate, like, oh, okay, another advertisement. Ugh. Like, you know, it's kind of, it is degrading in a way. um
I wouldn't say so, but that's a whole nother
I
topic.
mean, like, 'cause it's just like, oh, you know, they're getting paid. Like, oh, you know, they're getting paid. But it's like that's what people put into our heads, that like you're, if you're on social media doing advertisements, like you're greedy, and
Well,
that's
that's another point I had, too, that I wanted to bring up. Is
Mhm.
it's funny because a lot of times the perception is, as soon as they see a creator with a huge number, they
Yeah.
automatically assume that they know how to be a creator. And
Yes.
I look at it like it's just like any other
And
job
they
field.
automatically assume that they are filthy rich
Yeah,
as
well, that's
well.
what I'm saying. I feel like it's
It's
any
like,
other job field. When you first start, you're not gonna make shit. You're not gonna know shit. You're gonna make mistakes. And these people
mhm.
think that, oh, here's a big number. And now I just assume that they just know how to be a creator. They know how to make deals. They know how to make money. And it is a learning process. You want to talk a
Mhm.
little bit more about that and some of the bumps like you've been talking about?
Oh, like how I've gotten gypped. So okay, so I was on social media
Or just
for,
what to look out for now?
no, yeah, so I was on social media for like 2 years before I even realized what like you should and shouldn't be doing. So there, you should have a media kit. You need to 1000% have a media kit that says all of your rates, what you charge for like each video,
Mm-hmm.
promotion on each platform, what's your follower count, and like that week's all of like your standings, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to have that to be able to send over to them. But what you need to look out for is definitely people that won't pay you until after they see your view count. Because like I said it today, it's, you don't buy a billboard and only pay if cars drive by.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. So you just need to know your worth. If you are putting in the work, okay, that little teeth whitening kit is not gonna put food on your table. It's not. I'm so sorry. So do not accept a product, okay? And what else is there? The sketchy emails, even in the creator fund, even in the TikTok marketplace, every single one that I've gotten in there is pretty much, it's almost every time it's been a scam. It's been like the same person trying to scam you over and over again. They're like, oh, text my WhatsApp. And then you text their WhatsApp, and then it's actually like, oh, we need like your banking information, this, and it's a scam. So there's a lot of scams out there, but I guess you just got to ask around, research the company, research their Instagram and their TikToks, and try and find another influencer that has worked with them and ask them, hey, are they legit? Are they going to pay you? And then know your worth. Know your worth. But there are going to be some duds that come out to you, but don't be afraid to say no. I've shut down
Absolutely.
a lot of people. I'm like, that's just disrespectful.
And well,
And
one tip.
I have a hot head kind of, but it's like I said, I've worked hard for my platform and I don't have this following for nothing. So I would like to at least get paid
Well, one tip
properly.
I
Which is
always
why I don't do sponsorships a lot as well.
yeah. Well, here's what I always tell people. One, I never say no. I make them say no. So if you're gonna send me an offer, I'm gonna counter offer you. I'm not gonna tell you
Oh,
no. I'm gonna make you send no. I'm gonna send if you send me an outrageous number, I'm gonna send you an outrageous number back, and I'm gonna make you tell me no, and then it's no sweat off my back. The other thing
I
is
like
too is don't be afraid to go after your sponsorships. What I found
it.
is that the
That's a
ones
good
that come
point.
to you are the ones that are trying to get over on you. A lot of times you have to go and seek these out, and you still have to be okay with being told no.
Yes.
Knowing your worth also comes with being able to swallow your pride and say, okay, fine, they didn't want to know it. I'm going to keep putting in work and I'm going to show them.
Yep. Yep. I've been turned down. Great Wolf Lodge. So sad. They turned me down. I reached out to them so many times, and every time I've been turned down, but I'm gonna keep going. So that's exactly what he said. Do you see me? I'm gonna keep emailing them. I don't care. I want to get that Great Wolf Lodge sponsorship. I'm gonna take my kitties to the water park for free.
There you go. See? And now I have another question that you brought up. It was a great point how you said being a creator is work. How did you get to that mindset from, oh, hey, I'm just doing this and it's easy, to no, now I'm creating for companies, I'm creating constantly. It is work. Break it open. I like it. I'm gonna like this joint.
Once I realized how much of my day it was actually consuming, once I realized how much thought process goes in to like making like a good decent TikTok, not just like one of my little half-ass little fucking in the moment TikToks. And once I saw the paychecks, that's when I realized, okay, this is a job. But a lot of people, they're not gonna think of it as a job. But to me, going into like making a video, I mean, no, it's not like a full day of work, but you got to understand all of the work that went in prior to me actually getting this sponsorship.
Absolutely.
The sponsorship was not just going to reach out to me if I had been on this app for a month and have 10 followers, So it's like I worked hard to get my platform. So yeah, maybe it'll take me 30 minutes to film it and then 30 minutes to edit it, but it didn't take me 30 minutes to freaking get as far as I am on that app to get that deal,
Absolutely.
So it's like, that's what you got to think about as well.
I love it. And so,
best snack
I love
ever.
it. What is it? Break it down for us. What you got?
Katerina dressing. It's been my favorite since I was a kid.
This is the only time you're going to get mentioned for free, Katerina dressing.
What?
I'm playing. Go ahead.
That is you. And Texas toast croutons.
Nice. See,
man, now I kind of wish that I did the joint.
I think this is a perfect time, since you got the snacks and all that. What we all know and love, one of the things you do on your page is story time with Kat. So I think we're gonna just call this a Stony story. And I said Kat. They're gonna murder me. Fuck me.
You can say Kat. I don't give a shit. It's fine.
But your community does.
You're continually to call me Kat. It's okay.
They murder me on my lives. I get butchered. So Katerina. Okay, I'm sorry.
Katerina.
But Stony Stories with Katerina. I want you to give us a edible story. We all have one, where you either, talk shit to activate the edible, or you might have pushed your limit a bit. When we talk edible stories, break it down. Let's hear it. I got my joint out and ready. Let's hear it.
I feel like maybe it's one of those things that was just like really funny and fucked up to me in the moment, but to like anyone else, it's just like, okay, that's nothing. No, okay. So, hold on.
Break it down. Get ready. I got my joint. I'm ready to listen.
So when I worked at my brother's restaurant, okay? So it was me, my brother, and my friend Jada, who also worked there. And this is, I think, after I had a baby, so I wasn't really like, I wasn't continually smoking. So every time that like I did smoke, I would take like a hit or two at the restaurant, like when my friend was there. But I wasn't smoking a lot. Just had a kid. And so she came with like a bunch of edibles, and she's like, I really don't know how much are in these. They're homemade, so let's just start small. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna take a whole bunch, and they were brownies. So I ate a whole bunch of brownies, and I'm like, nah, this ain't nothing. There are only tidbits of my night that I remember. Like only tidbits of my night that I remember. I remember taking the edibles, okay? And then I remember going to Walmart. No. Me and my friend were driving home. We were driving home, and then my brother, his car broke down at the restaurant. Or he had a tire change or something. And so we had to turn around, and then we had to go pick up my brother to go get something to try to pump up his tire from Walmart. And then we go to Walmart, and we are all high out of our fucking minds. And when you are so high, like your anxiety is like elevated, extreme. So we are at Walmart. My brother is inside finding whatever fucking shit for his car. Me and Jada are in the car, and there's just cops just go. So many fucking cops just start rolling into Walmart, ambulance, this and that, and me too. Like, they know we took edibles. They know we took all those brownies. They're like, you're coming for us. They're coming for us. in the Walmart parking lot, and my brother's just inside getting. So we're calling him and calling him. We're like, there's so many cops. I think they know that we're so high. We're out here, we're smoking. They're coming from us. There's like literally 20 fucking cop cars in this little bumfuck lake town in Wisconsin. Some lady just she just fell over. That was it. So my brother came out.
They literally had nothing else better going on in the town, and y'all sitting there paranoid. Honestly, if they would have caught y'all, they probably would have brought 20 for y'all too. So I don't think it was too out of this world to be thinking they came for y'all. Because if it was that boring.
45 minutes, my brother is in there, and we're just sitting there freaking out. We're like, why are there cops in there? They're coming. Did they arrest my brother because he was answering the phone? And he comes out, and a lady just fell over. That's it. Fuck you, man. And then I honestly don't remember the rest of my night.
That's hilarious. We all have one of those panic moments where we thought we got caught. Everybody does. Where it's like, holy shit. They're after us, dude. They're after us, bro. They know, bro.
They know we ate the fucking brownies.
That's just hilarious. I love it.
Mom.
Oh my God. So, another thing by the time this episode airs, we'll probably be about a month away from 420. So, I had some ideas for some challenges, and I would just like your feedback. You're real creative. You got good ideas. So, let me know what you think of these, or if you had anything to add.
Oh gosh, I'm scared. Okay, go.
So what I was thinking, because I want to do like videos and stuff, I'm gonna be doing this full time, so I'm gonna need shit to do, right? So I need ideas. Oh yeah, if anyone doesn't know, I'm quitting my job at the end of this month, and we'll be doing this shit. I will be a full-time Trichomes employee. I am stoked.
Face reveal.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll have to figure something out.
Face reveal.
But for 420, so here's one of my ideas.
He's got a giant wart right here.
Can't grow a beard.
He's got a big hair, just one big hair. I call her Wanda. Right there.
Unibrow popping. Right for sure.
Yep. He can't grow a beard though.
Yeah, it grows on my eyebrows, not on my chin. It's just I got the thick eyebrows, no chin hair. You know what I'm saying? It's a struggle.
I got chin hair more than you.
But so for 420, here's my first idea. This one's gonna be a little difficult, but I wake up and I smoke at 420 in every time zone.
Holy shit! Wait.
AM and PM.
How many time zones are there?
So you got Eastern, which is 3 hours behind. So basically 1:20 a.m., 2:20 a.m., 3:20 a.m., and 4:20 a.m. And then I go to sleep, and then it comes 1:20 p.m., 2:20 p.m., 3:20 p.m., and 4:20 p.m.
That's gonna fuck up your sleep.
100%, but that's why it's a challenge.
100%. He's okay with that. Okay. But what are you gonna do at every hour that you smoke?
That's a good question. So
how are you gonna prove
what do you think? Well, I'm gonna take a video for sure. It's gonna be all recorded.
Yeah. I like that. Okay, I like that. Wait, I'm not doing that, right? Just you? Because I am waking up, motherfucker.
Now, this will be for me. I got another idea.
My heat bed turned off.
I'm thinking 4 ounces and 20 grams, 4 friends, 4 hour and 20 minute live stream. You have to finish it all.
I like that one better. That's a great one.
Now,
that is a really fucking good
I was
one.
talking about this on live, and some people said that's about an ounce and a quarter per person, pretty much. In 4 hours and 20 minutes. Is that a little much, or should it be an all day thing?
Oh shit, that might be an all day thing. Well, I don't know how much you can throw down, so
That's what I'm gonna try to find out. So I might have to pick up some slack from somebody.
I say you're the challenge is to try to get it in 4 hours and 20 minutes as best as you can. But if not, then you gotta
live stream it all, huh?
Yep. Then you just gotta keep going until you finish it.
Yeah.
But the goal, and then if you don't reach the goal, then your ass has to do something. You guys have to do something.
Yeah, we'll let the people figure it out. I'll have to do some other stupid challenge.
I like this one better.
Oh shit. So okay, cool.
Let the people decide because you ain't gonna finish it. There's no way y'all gonna Nah, I like this one. I don't
like how you saying that though.
I like that one.
I don't like how you saying I'm not gonna do it. So now,
all the ideas are. Well, how is there a dog in here?
and I'm gonna need to fill these 4 hours in 20 minutes. So what do we do besides smoking constantly? What else?
I could come up with some stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you wait. I like this. But what were your other ideas for 420? Or those the only two?
Those were the two main ones that I had, or some variation. Because I was going to combine them. If they were going to say, hey, take the ounce and a quarter all day, 4 ounces and 20 grams between 4 people all day.
Why not just 420 joints?
That's a whole lot of joints.
You know how long it's going to take y'all to finish 420 joints in a day?
Well,
like the little tiny ones. You know, they have those little tiny ones at the dispensary? But, like, just roll the little tiny ones. 420 of them.
That's a lot of joints. If I don't complete the challenge, I'll have to roll 420 joints.
Yeah. Don't they have little things where you can just do it easily, like in the dispensary?
Like, companies have them, but I don't think those things are cheap.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
I'm sure we could. But those are some ideas. If you got more, we got time. I want to figure out some more ideas.
I like the general basis where we're going. We're going to get the specifics down.
Yeah.
But I like that
We
idea.
want comments and things, too. We want to know what y'all think. We want to hear some feedback. I want to make it interactive, too. So I want to get on some live. Like I said, I want to live stream it. And, maybe have people hop on and, do bong rips with us and shit or something.
Hey, I like that, too.
You know? Because you can go, I don't know what other app. I know Instagram, you can go live, with somebody. So,
yeah, I got it pulled up.
Yeah, give people, 4 minute, bring people on in 4 minute and 20-second segments. Okay, this person's on for 4 minutes. We're going to smoke together, bullshit, play a game or something.
That's a really good idea. I like that. And then we can individually talk to everyone.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then we can set it up where I have different platforms streaming different parts. TikTok only showing the fucking TV screen because they hate on fucking everything.
Telling us where to go and where to go watch the good shit.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Let them know, hey, come to Trichomes and we're going to fucking smoke bowls with y'all.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea, for sure.
We'll talk more about it, but I like it. See? And this was a smooth-ass episode. We're still figuring this thing out, but look at this. I like it.
It is good. It is good. I was this is the perfect highness.
Do you have anything else you want to tell the people, Miss Katerina, before we leave?
If you guys have not been smoking this entire time, you're wrong, and you need to be smoking right now.
I like it.
And subscribe!
Spark up now and subscribe. All right, people. Well, thanks again for joining us for another episode, and we look forward to doing it again.
He's getting mad at me.
Much love. And that's a wrap. We'd like to thank you again for joining us for another episode of the Cannabis Creators podcast. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We look forward to bringing you many more episodes because we know from growers to stoners, every smoker has a story. This podcast is presented by Trichomes.com. And once again, I am HereheGrows. And until next time, keep it green, y'all.